the period between conception to when the child is born. Tell us, what is your involvement? Because you know dadhood is more than a father.
True.
And dadhood begins, a father is when you just sire the child.
Yes.
When you plant the seed, you are a father already.
Yes.
Hata upotee, hata ukufe.
Hiyo ni permanent marker.
In your eulogy, in your obituary, in whatever the right, father too, you get. Hata hiyo mtoi akiulizwa baba yake, hata isema nani, ni wewe.
Even if they lose the kid, you
still
a
even
father.
If you lose the kid,
to the late.
The title is there, so long as you planted a seed.
You planted a seed, true.
But dadhood is more than a father.
Yes.
Yeah, it's what the actions, the moments, the presence. So tell me, between conception to now, how we being born. Tell me what was happening in between.
Yeah, the journey. Funnily, when we discovered my girlfriend was pregnant.
Yes.
Hata tumekosana, unajua hii ujana na nini, nilikuwa tumekosana hiyo time, ameenda home. See, so I call and I'm like, yo, their common word, I missed my
periods.
Yeah. Then I'm like,
no man wants to hear that.
Like that can shock at first, you see. So but okay. Anyway, sawa, we kuja. Ile unajua to test. So nime test, nime miss. I've tested and haiko, like it's positive, like aje. So like we come back, sasa come again, we test, it's there. So we like twende uko uzi to test, tuone mazee sasa hapa na ni kuroma uko ready miss as tunaweza toa hii kitu. Then tuko like twende to test tujue tuko aje, unajua so tunaenda huko
kutoa uwezi toa tu.
Kutoa pia kuna time ikifika uwezi toa. So kwenda pale mazee test. Kupima mazee, she's 26 27 weeks.
That is about 4 months, right?
That's about 3-4 months. Like 3-4 months. Bana sasa ishakuwa. Tufanye nini? So we start the journey mazee. Kubada mazee nini abatasi dada mazee shule mimi I'm already hustling. Wende huko hapo, see you're finishing school after all. Kuna pressure kubwa, no biggie. We'll do it bana. So we are here. Me man's jai ako like me, I don't have any idea. No nothing, me I'm going home to do this thing. I'm like, hey maze mimi, what I pictured kwa fatherhood na kwa baba mtoi maze me I want to experience from zero to mtoi akigrow. Na like sasa aje, na miss sija experience, me I'm afraid, me I don't want to risk. Na hizo vitu zote nasikiaga, and you know, by the people before you experience anything, watu wanapiga story.
Yeah.
Vitu ni mingi, unaambiwa ma myths, ma misconception, my imagination, my beliefs.
Yeah.
Ni crazy maze. So unapata first timer, they get scared.
You panic here. You
watu
go into panic mode.
So as a father, me I'm like, mimi nikamwambia, I'm the last one.
Yes.
Fortunately, you're lucky because I've been an uncle to a lot of these people, and because of me, unajua last born kwenu. Unakuaga nani?
Unaachiwa
unatumika kama nani, because first of all you're small, so anytime your bigger sister or brother anaenda mahali wewe unaambiwa kuja kaya na umtoi.
And it's easy for you to for younger siblings to entertain
children. So wanakuona wewe ndo mtoto, unaweza kana mtoto. So watoto wakae pamoja. So unaona like so I had stayed with my sisters, siblings, nini, stuff. So nikamwambia tutakaa hata mtaenda na mama. Mama basi akuje nikamwambia no. Kuna haja mama kuje, acha situpambane. So start this journey. Tuko hapo hivyo. Tuanze kubuy vitu, tunafikiria to buy nini, hatuna account hizo months and stuff. Time nyingine mazee mtoi haja kick. Mbio si tushatoka tunaenda kufanya scan ati haja kick 2 days. Niko bad. No, kuharibika. Tunaenda tunapiga scan. Sasa hizo scan unajua ni ka 2K 3K. Mnapigwa scan, mnapata mtoi ametulia.
But hapo ni kama umeenda chemist. Ukienda kwa clinic kuna consultation kwanza.
Si ndio consultation and stuff.
Consultation like 1500 then scan yenyewe.
Process about 3-4K.
5K to 7. Nakumbuka there is Uber. You're not walking.
Mtaenda. So mmepiga hizo mascan unapata mtoi yako sawa. Mmepiga mtoi yako sawa. Mnakuja tena mnakaa mnatulia, zile matu moods, ma cravings nini. So I experienced all that. To cut the long story short, I experienced all that. To betray hizo vitu, ma scares, ma panic, but I said no, we are doing it together. Luckily we get to, I can remember it was the day nini na happened to go home pale. It was a Champions League night. And then ndio hiyo tu kijoke tu maze imeanza. Hiyo day by the way she was super active. Then ndio amelemea usiku around 7 going to tukajipapama, nikaita mtu wa taxi nini tukajibeba tunaenda. We were not in a private hospital yenye utapatiwa room kama the celebs mpatiwe pale ka. So mi doc ni aje huyu bado hizo siji vitu wanaita ma centimeters the opening haija happen. Ti bado huyu maybe yake ta open hadi kesho. So mi pia pale na Champions League zone nitakaa hapa, hakuna kitu hiyo, si pia ina TV. Nikamwambia si kama hakuna kitu mazee, mimi ni kuso tu food.
Wanaume na ball.
Ni wanaume na ball mazee. Chelsea was playing man.
Unaacha ball kwa OC, ball inaenda kuleta.
Naacha ball niende ni cheki ball. Mimi nikamwambia nikamsort food nini. Nikamwambia mimi nitaruka morning. So I went to watch the game. Nikaenda. The next day luckily nikikuja alikuwa give birth. That's how we found the kid. So tukaanza the journey of raising the kid.
Yeah man, that was interesting. So wewe ukiambiwa ulikuwa na mapanics hapa katikati?
Of course bana, mapanic lazima zikue. Unajua ile kitu unaambiwaga vitu unasoma theory na practical itself
different.
You know, maheji kuna time maze nyinyi mnalala but amwezi lala like fully. Because pale mko like what if ikitu tupate mausiku wa 8 hapo. And you know amna like that's the things now we are saying, be preparing for being a dad. Unataka gari yako, unataka ka convenient place and you go safe. Unataka maybe ulikuwa na insurance, umeprepare for birth, and now these things zimekuja uja prepare. You have see those panics ziko. And then now with my situation sasa ka COVID pia pale. Unashangaa sasa, yes nimechukua hii nini, what if ameenda pale unaambiwa C-section. Section this section is about 50 70 G's or something.
Yeah.
It's some good chunk of money.
Yes.
So now imagine what if si hiyo kaseving kao kadogo itakunywa maji. So imagine mmeza mko na mtoi alafu
ana kitakula.
Hamuna kitu.
And then uambiwe anafaa iko kwa formula.
Yes, formula mtoi ile labda azai pia matiti siji msichana labda zana matiti.
Ana maziwa. The kid cannot breastfeed.
Mtoi pia ana mood.
Mnahitaji kupampa.
Anaambia mazee hiyo nipata kusema kitu mbaya but acha amekata hiyo matiti yenu jako like I don't want that shit. Yeah. So it happened. But the good thing ndio tulimaliza kama the good thing she didn't have complication. The only complication she had is mtu yeye alikata ku cry which is normal. Fanywa akachukua kidogo.
The first person to beat your child.
Yes, kadoka kampania bana wewe chakamka. Come through.
Yeah.
And then there we are.
Man, that's interesting. For me, like when it happened, when I'm getting the news that there's pregnancy, man, hey man, I was like, why? Why now? I was like,
everything is against you.
Yeah, why now? I didn't like, I wasn't doubtful, like, oh, let's do the test. I was like, why now? Like, me napenda kuwa more accountable. Like it happened, I didn't condomize.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, if you don't want to get anyone pregnant, just condomize. Wrap it before you play. Just be safe.
Yes.
So I was like, oh yeah. But I was like, yo, man, why this time? Why this time? So it happened. I was like, growing up, you know, not having a father figure in my life, not having my father around, I always told myself I'd want to really be a very present father. Like I don't want my child to go through what I went through. Like living for so long, close to 3 decades. Ujui babako, una connection, babako is never there, you get. Right, so I always told myself, I really want to show up. I want to be a show up father.
Correct.
So I was like, yo, watch it may come, we embrace this. So I'll be there. I attended all clinics, save two. Like I attended all clinics, save two.
Yes.
Yeah, I was there.
Ulikuwa loyal, nilienda zingine mimi.
Mimi nilikuwa hapo hizo time zote tunaleba, like mimi nimesugua bro. Like mimi nimesugua. I was in that delivery room. Bro, I was in that delivery room.
Nice,
Hata mimi nilifukuzwa. like nini have
so
on the night she's giving birth I was chest out.
Yes.
Nikaambiwa kwanza ilikuwa bado COVID inashikashika bado hospitali. COVID ilikuwa imeisha but hospitali zinaobserve vitu. Mask nini. So me I was thrown out. So I was there nikafukuzwa hapo saa 4. Yo, so nimesugua. I remember I was with the mother of my mother's my son's mother, the grandmother. Yeye ananiambia, ameenda kaa huko chini, ameenda ground floor kwanza. Outside the hospital there is a lounging area. Penye watu wanakaa like a terrace. Ameenda kukaa huko. Anaogopa hiyo nduru anapiga. Mimi niko tu hapo ya. Namsugua. Hadi nikitoka hivi nikienda kubuy lunch.
And when benefactor.
Yo, you know I have come here with I've experienced this naonaga majamaa no.
Naogopa.
Like everyone hata hapo alikuwa amenijua like ule jamaa champion. Ule jamaa amengoja mtoto wake sana. Like yo, there was no man. Me, I remember on that day there was no man around.
Yeah.
And I know I saw like 4 or 5 women in that hospital who were giving birth, and I didn't see a man around. I didn't see a man around. Yes.
Yeah, most
for the days tulileba nini I didn't see. Mimi nilikuwa nasugua bana. Hata mimi naangalia nilikuwa hapo naongea na kila msee like even the ladies. Now this thing fascinates the ladies.
Yes.
The men doctors and whatever nurses and all that wanaona kama mimi ni mtiaji.
Yeah,
but those women the nurses and the midwives hapo unaona like wanna get
special
wana like it. They speak to me. Nikuda wananitreat haraka. I'm like yo,
inafaa ikuwe hivi.
Yo, hata nilikuwa naona tukienda clinics like mmepanga hiyo line like unapewa priority.
Yeah, that's it.
Like unapewa priority umekam na mtu wako mmeshikana. Yeah. Regardless of your differences nini hata kama mmetoka huko mmefight mmefika pale you are there connected with the because of the child mmekaa. Yeah, mnaingia mnapewa hiyo nini and you smile hata dem ana feel vipoa. So I was there all through. Nikachesiwa out so mtoi alikuja kama siko which nilisikia mbaya sana. Hiyo theater nilikuwa nataka niingie. Nilikuwa nataka kwanza kushika hiyo mtu like yo man
push.
I don't have all the things I envision to have for your coming. Yes. But I want to make your reception warm. I'm here. Like my presence is here from day one. So it happened mtoi akazaliwa midnight on 4th of March. Akazaliwa midnight. Yo, I couldn't wait the following day kwenda kufika hiyo mtaa bana. Nilikuwa excited.
So you want to be there.
Yeah, hiyo C-section you have to wait for 3 days man. Lazima uende hapo daily you look forward to waking up uende.
Yes.
Ukienda hapo bana unashika mtoi, unaona madho wengine huko amekuja, kuna mtu mzae hata hajaifika atakuja tu kuchukua mtoi. Wale wamefanya C-section unajua they have to stay in the hospital for at least 3 days for monitoring. Unasikia mtu anakuambia mimi hata mzae wangu hajakuja. But like people took my number, like even took my number. Mothers to women who have given birth. Waniambia vijana wetu kama wewe.
Women rep.
I'm like yo, mimi sasa hapa ni women rep, unipatie kura. So it was very fun. Yeah. It was very nice. That happened. Yo, after that I attended all the clinics. Like kwanza BCG.
Postpartum and post
kwanza BCG. You know BCG is that after birth hiyo shindano ya kwanza anapata. Hiyo kwanza BCG hadi yote hadi polio. May I remember like there are times now when my mom's child my child's mom my child's mom alikuwa busy. I've taken my child alone to the clinic.
Hata mimi hiyo nimefanya at some point nimeenda pia mi solo. Hiyo nimejaribu. I went to a few of them. Not a few. I went to most of them. Kuna zingine nilimiss of course due after that COVID pill kumeisha now. Asli nimeanza kuna time I was out. I went to kadha. The ones I could I went. Yes.
How important do you think it is for you to just be present for these clinics, for all these things?
It is important because vile umesema even if you see how the people there are, those two nurses, the women, you feeling it's one thing. First of all, it's important because the lady needs to be at peace. The lady needs to relax. Ile peace tu na kutulia kwake is very important. First of all for the pregnancy, and then after pregnancy you to leave it and everything else, you see. So it's important because your presence gives them peace. And your presence inafanya the whole process inakuwa lighter. Because this thing is not easy. It's a burden.
It's not easy, man.
It's a burden, yeah?
It is.
It is a whole big burden, and it changes so much kwa system ya mtu and stuff. Yes, hatuwezi kata, there are ladies who act up. Wana act up, visitors wana magnify his story. They take advantage of the situation. We won't refuse. Kuna madem wana act up. Kweli, I see. But the whole process is important for a man kwa pale because your presence inapatia this person peace, one thing, inapatia that confidence and inapatia that hope of just going through this thing. Because most women right now, Pia, not everyone is ready for even that process of mothering. Not everyone is ready for ile situation ya push. Not everyone is ready to be a mom in the first place. So mwenye amekubali and to take that step to be there. They need support system is one key thing in everything in life. So parenthood cannot be a miss.
Even just carrying the pregnancy, man. Everyone is ready for the sex part, which is very enticing and exciting. Like the sex part is awesome. Is awesome. But the pregnancy, man, kwanza the first 3 months where now she has this puking and all that. You know, she's always nauseated and all that. Bro, na mood zitakam too. So that just being present is good. Sometimes you might say nothing, sometimes utamwangalia tu, but atafeel tu akopoa. Hata kama unamiritate.
Hata kuboe, kuna time leo pia wanakuboa whether you feel like just running away from that place in your life.
Wale walikuwa present kama Kevin time ya cravings and they need to go buy mutura ama nini usiku wa manane. Vitu funny.
No, pregnancy comes with funny things pia kwa nini zao.
It's good. And I realize that this is the first time you're connecting with the child. Yes. Your connection with the child starts when you're releasing that sperm. When you're releasing that sperm. Yes, and you una connect na mtoi. Na ujo ukiconnect hata kuja kushika huyo mtoi, kuna venye huyo mtoi ana kick. Hiyo story ya Bible yenye mtoi alikick ati because Mary the mother of Jesus alikuwa na some powers to some point in accentuate when you connect with a child.
Correct.
Yes, when you connect with a child, utaenda tushike mamake mtoi ata kick. Mtoi ana get excited.
At times unaambiwa like, leo haja kick the whole day. Na vile umeshika tu like amekick, or everybody is just like touching the tummy and nini and even the mom nini. A move, but your presence wao akisikia tu kinge kwa nyumba unaongea, then there is a way utasikia mtu amekick, finally umefika amekick. So that connection starts from during pregnancy, and people don't know that. And for me, I feel like I know you share a very special and great bond with your daughter. I would say I share a great bond with my son, but I let people tell me that. Yes.
I can't judge. I can't blow my own trumpet or judge myself.
Saa zingine jipigie bana. Unaweza ngoja upigiwe hadi.
But I feel this work was done during your process.
Yes.
Sometimes unaweza kuwa umekosana na mtu wako. Unaweza kuwa hata muongei. But isiwe tu kwa hapo present. Hata kupiga tu simu ama kutafuta penye yako, maybe ana chill na mabeshte ama kwao ama nini, ama mko na yeye. You just being that close.
Yes.
And just taking some duties off her. Kama anaingianga kitchen all the time. Ile time mko na yeye, it's for you to go to the kitchen.
Yes.
For you to treat her as a queen. Remember, she's a queen because anakuletea blood yako, bro.
This
is your blood, flesh and bone.
What they're bringing, for sure, hata ukosane na yeye, mimi usema, what the lady is bringing bana, it's a lifetime gift that no amount can pay, no one can give
kama yake.
No one.
So these people watakuwa kwa life yako, hata mkiseparate later ama kama mmeseparate your time, watakuwa kwa life yako. So that aside, the children are here. How is here, boy is here. Hadi saa hizi. And especially hizo siku za kwanza or the first year. How do you interact with the child?
Ilikuwa noma.
Yes.
One thing, kwanza, mtoi ni kidogo, some minute little fragile person, unasikia hapo sijio, usimshike aje, usimfanye aje, siji nini. Then there is those two colic things. Hiyo ndo time siji ana umwa tumbo. anauma kichwa, now you need to get sijui nini and nini. Then there is that katukitovu sijui bado jakatika.
Lazima uweke hiyo iodine.
Yeah, so you need to do this, all this to nitty gritty and serious care inatekiwa hapo hivyo, you see. And then now that you are mko pale starting, everybody ana experience you're starting. Yes, after some time the mother had to come because I'll insist now as much as yes unasema unaweza fanya, but mimi mwenyewe siwezi, so my mom will come kusaidia hapa hivi. So hiyo kuosha nini, I wanted to ile usiku, unajua zingine yes, hata kama mama ako pale, kama mko pale unajua mmelala na mtoi, unajua mnaanza kulala na mtoi kwa bed, the three of you mna wasiwasi juu mnashangaa mtoi anaweza finywa nini, so there's
na chemistry inaweza panda
pia no, but your time unajua kama bado ni mdogo sana, unajua kuna process ya kupona, so your time as much as chemistry is apana, you can do so little, so at least hapo hiyo base ndio yana kwa safe. Yes, but the good thing is that you kuangalia check through usiku au juu them unapata during the day, unapata the mom has been the kid nini amechoka, so usiku when you're there you have to step up, so at times unapata yes amelala, mtoi ameweza kusumbua, you have to get up and just rock the baby nini ndio alale and stuff, help them because unapata pia saa hizo wako na hiyo injury and they're recovering and stuff, you see, just like you said, going pale to the kitchen cook when you can, like offload them your duty, try sasa mtafue unaenda pale saa unaanika nini,
bana kuanika nguo za mtoto bana,
ndio hiyo small things that command chief hivi
to mittens ama mittens to socks, those things are tiny, they are very tiny, una pick moja inside out,
ndio
na to onesies whatever to t-shirts, like unaingiza kidole hivi
inafaa zioshwe, hizo zioshwe, urins mara ngapi, and you're like but it's a beautiful process. That's the good thing, you know, Preston, because unaona hizi vitu inachosha in a way, but the beauty to time pale mtoiba anashakuja umekana yeye azee, una smile pale anajaribu ku get identity nini.
It's usually a very good feeling, man, and I get when you unasema even nights are challenging, man. Nights are challenging, and nights are challenging, and for those nights we spend, my son, the mother and I, like dedication, like 100% of the time my dedication was when the child is up, because there is constant changing of diaper, like after every 3 hours so I was like, when the child wakes up, wewe kama ni kunyonya, hiyo ni kazi yako, because haiwezi nyonya kwangu, I have useless nipples. I have useless nipples. So it is a joke I've made with my son until this time. I'm like, dad has nipples are useless. I have useless nipples. So, but diaper change is me. Washing that child, for me, like that is what I dedicated myself. Like anytime I'm around this child, anytime I'm around the child, I'll do the diaper change. I'll do the laundry. I'll do the cooking. I'll do the feeding. After alifika hiyo miezi yako, sisi tulianza kufeed 5 months. Tukungoja hiyo 6 bro. 5 months nampatia, namblendia matunda, namblendia spinach, nini, you get. So tulianza hiyo time nampatia kasupu ka ugali na omena. Anapenda kienyeji mrenda. Anakula. So man, I made it my mission, like 100%, like, this is what I'm going to do when we are here.
Do all of them,
and this is me, and I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to miss any clinic. I have to be there. And that made her like feel good, and I respect you clinic. I did
the
I think
few
once,
days you miss,
once the times I made the clinic once, sijaenda, aliulizwa ako wapi. Baba yake ako wapi, mliachana.
It becomes funnily
people don't know,
or see those people if you start creating a bond, that will be over the
I don't mean nimekam the dates, next appointment ni lini, and ikifall time yenye naona nikasi itakuwa, I would request, can we go earlier
or before?
Can we go before ama tuende one day later?
One day later,
I would do that, but so man, that presence for me was good, like kwenda like tummy time, my best time is your skin to skin.
Skin to skin, yeah.
Hey, your skin to skin, man. I
Remember
just
stuff,
in a diaper, I'm shirtless. Your time likuwa, this place was my best friend, so nimeingiza nimejaza vizuri.
And that's why tuko hapa, wewe sema memory lane, down the memory lane.
Down the memory lane, man.
Where I used to be insane.
Yeah, those early morning, mid-morning basking and late evening, hiyo jua jioni ya kubask. So man, like normalizing those things, for me I feel like they worked and they created a bond with my son, and I would feel like the mother spends much time with the child but would complain that the child like talks about the father more.
Yeah.
You get the point? Like the first thing my son at 6 months, was it 6? I'm before 6. I got a joke say my dad like.
And it's happens and the ladies get pissed like when mimi nimeka hapa lakini huwezi jua kusema mom anaanza tu na dada but yo
akiota anaotaga mimi like anacheka anasema jina baba yake. I'm like yo, this one is remembering the times we've been playing, man. Yo, and I'm like yo, sometimes it's inakula mother.
Yeah,
because like nimebeba mtoto all this
they get jealous
and then
no way.
So that happened, man, and just being present and that support apart from just giving assurance to the mother of the child, it also grows the bond between you and the child, which is very much very much important.
Yes.
Yeah. And Kevin, wewe uliza msichana. Yeah? 50. Katakata ni episode 2. Tumalizie hii kitu Let's wind up with episode 2, 25. So Kevin, for you, just winding up, we shall talk about this in details later, but just winding up, you gave birth to a child. We are in an African society. Howie is a girl. Those who are hearing Howie, Lindsay is a girl. With the current stereotypes, kama tu mwanaume tu hawezi shika mtoto, hawezi change mtoto diaper ama muoshe diaper. Mimi wasema wameniambia, "Hey, unaosha mtoto hii aje?" Hey, that is weird. This is a boy, but for you, a girl. You wash your baby girl.
Yes.
Watu walikuwa wanasikia aje ama wanakwambia aje?
Those are some of the things that zilikuwa tricky kwangu, you see, because first of all, like the gap, you're like I'm a man,
yes,
and there's a girl here, and then now you're starting to raise a girl. There are things you don't know, like unaambiwaga kuna vile wasichana have to do things. There's a way they have to shower, there's a way they have to wipe themselves, especially kama unalesi like that's how from diaper change hapo ndo wanaanza practice ya siji from back to front or from front to back, from front to back, and nini those two rules and stuff zinaanza hapo. So I had to learn because I'm like anyway I have to be part, and at the end of the day ukweli ni I've handled my two nieces and nini, not this closely, yes, but now this is my daughter. The mom is here. Yeah. What I don't know, if you're doing it, then see, I'm going to learn from you and see you do it. And of course, people will be like, "Ay, aje, we unadu bana hiyo ni ufala," and you know like you toxicity like toxicity.
Unaanza kuchukulia msichana wako.
Wewe ni simp banachana hizo vitu fanya ni, but you see, I have a girl here, so either way I still have to find a way to bond.
Yes.
And then a time will come where since I want to be a present father, I want to be there at any time. Mazee mtu yata kwa like mazee nili experience my first piece. Pilo ni nini? If I don't start doing it now hapa kwa experience, we won't create that bond to the extent like anaweza niambia this happened. I want to be there ile day unaweza niambia dad sudi kwa pale super. Pitia mazee nilete mai pads, matampons,
and you have to know the size.
You need to know those things.
Size yake ni gani?
And if I could buy it, at times I like mechanism and tuma and I buy it, then why not start doing it kwa umtoi?
Yes.
So yes, I tried. I learned, nijifunze hizo vitu. I decided to, asmaga growing up, a lot will be said. You'll hear a lot, but you choose what to listen to. Yeah, so I chose what to listen to, and definitely I chose to listen to positive stuff. And definitely let the negative and the critics pass, you see. Yeah. So I went through that, nilifunza, nilijiosha, kuosha nini, kumpanguza and stuff. And to growing up, and then finally now the mom had to go. So a job for a long time and nini. And now I was grateful that I was involved, because at this point,
yeah.
ilifika point now, I have to do it alone.
You are alone, yeah? Or you find someone.
Aende kwa mamake,
Yeah.
the grandmom,
The grandmother.
the mother to
Yeah.
the lady.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, mtoi wangu.
Yeah.
Aende kwa grandmother yake, kwa nini, and I'm there. Kwani what can I do? I've been doing this for the whole year. So she's 1 year old now, she's grown. So I had to do these things. We had to potty train together. So at times, tunarudi kwa movie.
Yeah.
There's a video somewhere, I think, niliposting, we had to sit on the loo. Mi nikae loo, ni make pretend, and then akae kwa potty, I learned. She didn't like that thing. Yeah. And go through all that. Now I have to clean her, I have to do stuff. I changed, I think at that point I changed like just between 1 and 2 years, I had to change like 4 or 5 nannies. Because there's a time I did nanny alikaa kwangu 2 days, and the next day mi nafanya in the job, and the nanny ako like, maze, mi naenda. So mi nanny, as mi niyoshe mtoi, tubebane, si tuende job. Luckily now it was kind of an outdoor event, so I'm toying with outdoor places. Kids will be running around
and then people
stuff.
love children.
And people love kids. That's
at events kutapata mtu ameshika mtoto anacheza wanabond.
And then the mtoi, the good thing with how he is, she is friendly. She is somebody who is not.
And then she's a very interesting child. Everyone would want to
all over.
like
so
entertain
people
her.
used to like her. She used to go there playing. She's not stubborn and interact and stuff. She's attached. Yes, at that point. But it's good. We did these things, learned them, shield hizo zenye utaki kusikia, sikia what is relevant, and what builds you. And that's how I went through that moment. So if you experienced that and what you went through.
Personally, I really wanted to be hands-on. Mm-hmm. So I was very, very hands-on. But the times I've been with my son with a house help, I was like, when I'm around, I used to tell the house help, you're not going to feed my child.
Yes.
You're not going to change my child. Mm-hmm. You're not going to wash them. Mm-hmm. When I'm around, it's me.
Me doing this, yes.
Yeah, I'm in charge. You do any other thing. You clean up. Yo, usikae around at you unasema nini. I'll give the child breakfast, second breakfast, whatever, everything. I'll take the child for walks myself. Mm-hmm. Like my son loves walks. Yes. So I'll take him for walks myself. So like, let me just do it myself. And sometimes unapata, the house helps will not, or another person will not do as a nice job as you do. Mm-hmm. And that is a topic for our next episode. I want us to end this, and we discuss this in our next episode, which is to what extent are you allowing people to help you handle your child. So this has been Dadhood. I am Preston Jane. As usual, I'm a father to one and a dad to two. Until next time, adios.
Ndio hiyo bana mazee, tuonane next time. Tunashukuru, subscribe to the channel, keep it here. We are going to learn, we are going to unlearn, we are going to make mistakes. And thank you so much, because you'll be there to correct us. So this is Dadhood, more than a father.
Cheers.